Freight forwarders at the Tema port are calling on government to take action against some shipping lines that have increased administrative fees and charges on goods. According to them, the exorbitant charges do not conform with the International Trade Facilitation Agreement. Now, President of the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, Eddie Akrong, is asking the Transport Ministry to take up the fight to put a stop to it. Here's a report.
Even though the shipping lines have indicated the intention to start charging the new fees from March 1, the Ghana Shippers Authority has written to the shipping lines to hold on till further engagement, according to the concerned freight forwarders. According to the president of the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, Eddie Akrong, the trading laws of the country and international transport policy must be applied. He therefore believes the country has made some significant investment in its port, which should guarantee a reduction in cost of doing business rather than such increment.
Zero. No. This is why I'm saying they are running roughshod and they don't care, because there is seemingly nobody to stop them. But somehow, this is why we're calling government. That's why from the beginning I told you this is a state affair. Otherwise, all these policies that we're formulating, from the paperless policy, ICOMS is coming, we're trying to do serious trade facilitation. We've just gotten into the African free trade area, continental free. All of this will come to naught if we allow this to fester, because it's about costs. We're trying to reduce the cost of doing business so our ports will be attractive. What is going to happen? And we're looking at AFCFTA. I mean, it's a simple matter. This has to stop. My brother, just go to Togo. You can't even find this in Togo.
Chairman of the concerned Freight Forwarders Association, Oheneba Kwesi Afawa, in a press conference hinted that all affected persons at the port have been directed to resist any attempt by the shipping lines to introduce the new charges, since it violates the operating laws.
We have absolutely not in doubt in our mind that the so-called increment in port additional surcharge by the shipping lines has no legal backing, has no authorization, and therefore should be disregarded. We are calling on the Shippers Authority to do the needful by applying the necessary provision in its regulations, which states as per clause 11. A shipping service provider that administers a charge for a service that the shipping service provider renders to the shipper without having negotiated that charge with the authority shall pay the authority an administrative penalty of not more than 200 penalty units. And in the case of continuous action, an additional administrative penalty of 10 penalty units for each day during which the action continues after written notice has been served on the offender by the authority. By this release, we are entreating all exporters, importers, freight forwarders, and all our partners within the logistics supply chain to disregard the notice of any increases commencing today, March 1, 2021.
Meanwhile, all efforts to speak to agents of the shipping lines have not been successful.